This video was sponsored by EA. We are playing Command & Conquer Rivals, which is the real-time strategy game by EA's Redwood Studios. Now today's video is a continuation of that first gameplay that we showed you, and today we're drilling down into the strategy a little bit more, guys, telling you about the different units and basically trying to get you to recognize how some units will counter other units. So let's dive straight into it. You do get daily crates for free, so let's go ahead and open that, see what we get, and then we can obviously upgrade our cards from there. That is part of what we are going to be battling with in the gameplay. So if we move across to the different units, for example, in the barracks we have the rifleman. Now I am going to teach you different strategies here. I personally am quite an aggressive player. I will be putting my units on the battlefield relatively quickly. So I'm going to upgrade that unit a little bit, but you can see on the right hand side of the screen it says strong versus, and it's basically strong versus other ground units. However, if we move across to the missile squad, you can see that they are strong versus air and ground in terms of vehicles. So let's dive into some gameplay so that you can see that in action, and basically we'll help to describe the strategy as we go here. So let's dive straight into it. Basically, this strategy game is all about recognizing what your opponent is doing as well. So as I am battling my opponent here, I want to try and micromanage the play. So I want to see exactly what they are doing. And again, there's a lot of common strategies. Maybe you're more of an aggressive player. Maybe you are more of a passive player. So I'm setting up a harvester nice and quickly here. Then I'm going to be building the barracks so that I can get my troops trained up pretty much. So let's get some riflemen in there and let's try and get that first platform under control. Basically, you have to think about if you are going to get a lot of units onto the map quickly. You can see that they have the platform on the right hand side there, so I'm going to try and swarm them with that. And again, you can see the little green arrow over the top. That will show you what you are strong against, so you can see how it will recommend what I attack. And I'm actually going to send a lot of riflemen first here. That is apparently what my enemy is doing as well. And the idea is trying to get more platforms under control than my enemy. And as you can see, I currently have the platform at the very top. I'm just going to leave my soldiers up there, and they are seemingly trying to sneak around to my other platform. So let's continue to basically attack at them, and you can see that as my energy is going up, I am then trying to get more troops battling, and I have just launched the first missile. So you will see in a second I have all of the platforms occupied at the minute, but again, it's kind of micromanaging things here. I think as long as I have 2 activated, I can continue to build up that missile launch. So I am going to continue. Looks like they have sent some troops to the top there. Let's redirect a couple up there, because I'm basically going to lose that platform as I have. And again, guys, it's a difficult thing to keep on top of. You're constantly having to watch the enemy play. And again, in terms of strategy, what I like to do, let's get them units helping out at the top, and then we need some more up the top as well, because he has some more riflemen up there. So let's send our riflemen up. Again, that's what's strong against the riflemen, and try and counteract that. Now, we are pretty much at a stage here where we are going to be launching that extra missile. You can see the timer going down. I have 2 platforms under control here, so it's looking good. Let's send some more. I'm going to continue to just send riflemen because it's working. I have the platforms under control. The enemy is continuing to send riflemen. Looks like we are going to have to now start sending some missile squad, because he sent out a vehicle. It's not going to matter though, because we have dominated the middle of that map, sent the rocket launcher, and thank you. You are victorious. So I hope that showed you a little bit in terms of strategy. Let's dive into the next gameplay. Hopefully on this next one you'll see a little bit more in terms of what we have to do here. But basically, order a crate. Beautiful stuff. Basically, I like to play quite aggressive. I like to get into the enemy half, and from doing that, what do we get here? Iron reward. yeah, let's just continue with the gameplay, and basically we're going to move through the map here, playing other players, and you can have alliances as well to, you know, help your friends in battle, talk strategy. Again, there's a link down in the description where you can download this game as well. So let's get that going. Let's get another harvester, because that means I can get my troops faster, I can get them riflemen out quicker, and that's always the aim. So let's get across to another one of the platforms here. Ultimately, if I can control 2 of these platforms, then my rocket launcher is going to be counting down, and that's what we need. So looks like they have they have rocket launchers here. They have the missile squad, so we are going to be dominant against them. However, if I were to send out a vehicle now, you would have to know that they would be strong against that, if that makes sense, guys. So you have to think about exactly what they are strong against and exactly what you are strong against. And again, I like to press into the enemy half. I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of shadowed on the right hand side there, and what that means is if I cannot see them, then let's move across and help this war team out. And then I know I'm giving up a platform here, but I think in order to help win that firefight, it's going to be worth it. Once I've won that firefight, I'll send some units back, and then we'll come and help out at the top here. Try and keep on top of 2 of them platforms so that the timer is continuing to tick down. Now you can be quite kind of passive aggressive as well, because the timer does not reset if you lose control of the platform. So what you have to think here is the enemy could sneak in, take control of 2 of the platforms, and ultimately fire the launcher at myself. So you have to be thinking that in the back of your mind as well. Let's just get some more riflemen down. Again, we've got a lot of riflemen coming here, so I am just going to try and maintain control. Keep a lot of people on the battlefield. Let's get these to try and take out that area. Honestly, guys, this is going perfect. I don't think this needs to change of strategy. Let's get some more riflemen to try and get this one. Help out there. And we're going to have to redirect our troops. So again, let's just continue to do this. Why don't we send, just so you guys can see it, the missile squad. And we'll send that towards the harvester at the back. We've got a missile squad here. The riflemen, sorry, which are standing doing nothing. So let's redirect them, try and take that down. They do have a vehicle coming out, look. It just was at the bottom, so we have to get some more people down there to help. Oh, I'm getting overrun here, guys. So let's kind of reanalyze where we're at. I do have the missile squad heading up towards the vehicle there, and then we have more riflemen, which we need to continue battling against other riflemen, but it doesn't matter. We gained control, we kept control, we dominated that match, and boom, another victory. So again, it's kind of recognizing what your opponent is doing in terms of this real-time strategy, so you can recognize their common strategies. Maybe they're just pushing you, maybe you can kind of just fend them off and come in at the last minute, and it's all about trying to get your strategy in, but ultimately recognize what your opponent is playing as well, so that you can counter that. So simply me keeping the amount of riflemen in meant on that gameplay that I was able to keep on top of it. And again, it's really making sure that you're aware of what counters what. So in terms of the ground there, my opponent was, oh, we have a Predator tank, nice. So that is going to be good against other vehicles. It kind of tells you there as well. You can hover over the top. We have unlocked Shockwave Troopers. They are strong against ground troops and also buildings. So that's definitely interesting. And then you can switch out your deck basically as well. I'm quite happy with things. Let's move across to the... Get that sorted. Let's move across and collect our rewards. Then we can go ahead and upgrade some stuff as well. So let's have a look at this Shockwave Troop. Reveals adjacent stealth units. Nice. He's already level 3, but I like the rifleman strategy. I like to press quite heavy, dominate the map, try and make sure that I can see what my opponent's doing. So I'm going to train that unit up. I have enough cards in order to upgrade it to level 4, so that is definitely going to help my progress. Boom. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay, let's show you one more match for this one. Maybe next time we will try and use some of the other units, but again, it's, wow, welcome bundle. I'm not going to purchase this at the time, but welcome bundles are always nice. We have some rewards that we need to collect before we can battle. I'm always about rewards, guys. 100 more coins, we need them to upgrade. Rifleman, beautiful. Oh, I thought it was going to be better than that. I thought it was going to be better than that. Okay. So as you can see, our progress along the map here is relatively new. We've just started this kind of Let's Play series, which we are going to continue, and we need to add some units first. So this is our army. Like we said, we've unlocked some new troops there, so let's drag them across onto, let's add him there, and then let's add this one as well. So again, you can see the amount of kind of energy that it takes in order to cook these troops. So the rifleman is only 10. The missile squad is only 20 as well, so you've got to be thinking about that. Maybe you're saving up for that heavy damaging vehicle or whatever it is you want. Let's maybe try and get one of them in this time. And I like the harvester as well, because the harvester means that you're getting that stuff quicker. So let's get into it. Another opponent is about to go down. Let's go for it, guys. Okay, let's get the barracks built. Let's get some riflemen forward first and try and dominate that area. Do I really want to? Yeah, I think I will build the harvester. It's a lot initially, but then you're constantly getting that back. So I do like the fact that you get that. So let's get some riflemen down to the bottom here as well. I'm just going to play a little bit passive and kind of see what my opponent's doing. Again, you will be able to see how the map lights up as I get in control of that. And it looks like he's kind of dominating the middle. Wow, we need some missile squad to try and help with that. Let's just get everyone onto it. It's not effective against it, but at this moment, what I need is just pure damage onto it. Once it's down, there we go. Then we can retreat a little bit. We do have the squad coming across. They are not really going to be beneficial at the moment because, again, they are strong against vehicles, the missile squad. But what we are going to have to do is just try and get some damage onto them. So let's get some more riflemen out there, because ultimately right now that's what I need. And now we have some vehicles, but I've lost my missile squad. The one time I needed them, I've lost them. Okay, let's just take that out and try and continue. Okay, why don't you get in there as well? More riflemen. Look at them all. He's just building up at the back there. Let's try the shockwave troop and let's get him into the middle. Oh my word, I'm getting dominated. Let's get some of these guys in, try and build this area up. So we should be able to get them onto the vehicle. Let's get the shock guys onto the vehicle as well. And ultimately we need some riflemen in there to try and help take out that enemy team as well. He does have a lot of riflemen just sitting at the back there, which I'm a little bit worried about. He's got the first one. Wow. Okay, I'm getting annihilated. So we need to gain control of the middle here again. Try and get our riflemen in. And let's go for it. So, our missile squad needs to go after that vehicle. Rifleman after the regular. Oh my word. Rifleman after the regular again. Come on, I need my missile squad. Let's get that vehicle in. We need them vehicles down quick. Oh no, 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 no. I got a bad feeling about this, guys. My missile squad aren't necessarily doing what I want them to do. Let's get this guy in. Let's just put it right there and try and help take out some of his guys. Maybe I've put it right in the wrong spot there, but I've taken out a little bit of his area. Okay, you guys need to just get on there and take that area down because he is about to fire that missile. I need to gain control of this middle section. Come on, if we can get this down. Oh, it is going to be a defeat. So we have 2 victories and 1 defeat, unfortunately. But that's how it happens. Again, it's real-time strategy. So you are playing against your opponent, trying to recognize their strategy. And he ultimately did a better job of me getting aggressive, getting into that middle area and just dominating it, and I struggled from there. So the strongest units are in the most expensive building. It's worth saving up for. Nice bit of handy advice there. Once you take defeat, you want to try and think about the strategy, how you're going to improve. There's lots of resources to try and improve with this game as well, and again, it really does come down to the strategy of it. So thank you to EA for sponsoring today's video. You will be seeing more Command & Conquer Rivals here on the channel. That wraps it up for this one. I've been your host, Geodore Sloth, and until next time, peace out.